Hello, everybody. This is a brief introduction to English 102 for spring 2020. Last semester, when you were in English 101, you work to identify and strengthen your personal voice and your personal style with the types of writing assignments you were tasked to do. You probably wrote a descriptive essay, a narrative essay, all different types where you're using your own personal voice and your personal style. In 102, we're kind of switching gears and you're going to face a new challenge, which is developing an academic voice. And so this academic voice, is the one that you're going to use throughout the rest of your college experience. Lit classes, lit survey classes, history survey classes, and any other course which requires you to analyze a text and formulate a written response to it. So it's critical that you work really hard to build a strong foundation this semester. Being successful in this course is going to require your commitment. You reading the assigned texts is mandatory. It's critical. These assignments, you just can't wing them based on what you believe or what you think or what you feel. You have to have that basis of knowledge from the texts themselves and from the discussions in the lectures that I'm going to be putting out for you guys. Being successful also means that you have to read critically and without emotions or bias. And that's kind of hard to do. We always want to put our own spin and our own turn on things. However, in this type of writing, you have to approach the material like a scientist approaches a specimen. You examine it to identify its facets and features, and then you respond to that almost in a clinical manner. You have to learn to look for patterns and common features in the text, as well as making connections to other texts that maybe you've read before or you will read in this class. And then you have to take all those findings and be able to articulate them in your writing. I know that sounds really challenging and kind of daunting, but if you make the commitment to this course, you will be successful. So 102 is broken down into 3 units. There's a unit on short stories, a unit on poetry, and a unit on drama. Each unit will have 2 major essays. In addition, you will be required to write 4 short 1 to 2 paragraph analyses called CTE responses. And I'm going to teach you how to do all of those things. Your daily class activities, because this is an online class, so you will have an agenda that you will need to follow and that you'll need to stay on top of. But daily class activities will be Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And your daily activities will consist of lecture, discussions of the readings, and I encourage you very strongly to not only thoroughly read my notes, but to also take thorough notes of your own, because every bit of that material that we discuss and the takeaways that you take from the materials will help you on your written assignments. So the more prepared you are when you sit down to write your essays, the more successful you're going to be. So I hope that you will make the commitment to read, to follow along with the timeline of activities that for each unit that I'm going to provide for you. If you have questions or you get stuck, you need some help, I sent you an email. I've included an email address and a text number that you can call me or text on or send an email, and I'll be glad to help point you in the right direction. Good luck.